You know, what if you let people miss out on you for a change, right? There's always this stigma and this kind of like mindset. And by the way, sorry for all the camera quality. I'm on a walk right now. Kind of just decided to just talk about this topic that's been on my mind. But throughout my life growing up, all I've ever wanted was to be included, right? To felt like people wanted me to be there, just to get invited to stuff. And I've always wanted to just be a part of the crowd, you know, just kind of like feel wanted, like any human wants. But as you start to get older, it's not as simple as just being invited to the party or, you know, feeling wanted. It gets a lot more complicated than that because time becomes a lot more valuable as you get older, right? You start to have a job, you start to have school, you start to have like all these different responsibilities, and friends become a part of that responsibility. It's how much time can I make for the people that I care about? And sorry for the huffing and puffing. Like I said, I'm on a hike, going uphill right now. But how much time can I make for the people that I care about? That's when it becomes more of a task, more of a chore, something that you have to put into your schedule, right? And for some people, they go their whole life prioritizing other people. How can you fit the favor for another person? How can you do this for another person? How can you show up to support the other person's event, right? And you just kind of live your life as a side character to somebody's success or to somebody's journey, right? And then when you don't go, they tell you all about it and they're like, you should have been there, you should have done this, why didn't you come, why didn't you, do this? But what if you let people miss out on you? What if people were constantly curious as to what you were doing? What if they wanted to get invited to all of your events, right? And recently, because I'll be honest, I've made this mistake. I've been making a big mistake lately. I've been putting my time towards other people very frequently. Like my whole weekend just now, and this is why I'm talking about this video. Sorry about the quality. Jeez, it's bad. But my whole weekend was spent with other people. My whole weekend was spent trying to impress my friends, buying food for them, just doing things that I really didn't need to do. And these are good people, They're not using me or anything. I'm not saying that. They're my brothers. I'm in the Marine Corps. These guys are like my brothers, right? And in the Marine Corps, you spend a lot of time with other people. But it's Sunday today, and now I'm backed up on work. I feel unproductive. I feel like I didn't get much done. And it's all because my whole schedule was centered around my friends. My whole schedule was centered around what's next, what are we doing tonight, what's the next move, when it should have been, hey, I want to be rich, I've got a lot of goals, I want to have a successful YouTube channel. Let me lock myself in my room. Let's get all these videos done. Let's, set up my finances. I just got paid. Let's set up the finances for the next 2 weeks. No, now instead of doing that, I spent hundreds of dollars, and all because I just wanted to be a part of something, right? And I always think, obviously, being with friends and stuff, that's healthy. That's a good thing. Especially as an adult, like I said, you start to have to schedule these things. It doesn't become as simple as hanging out with them, because now you have a job, now you have life, now you have things to do. But things need to come in seasons, right? It's Q4, so it's perfect timing that I'm making this type of video, because this is the time that you've got your last shot at completing whatever year goals you had, whatever you wanted to do. This is your last shot. This is the moment. This is where you go and you finally execute. So why am I prioritizing other things that aren't my goals? You know what I mean? That's basically the point that I'm trying to get across. The next thing is your value. If you're a valuable person and your friends are real, like your friends really care about you, you telling them no here and now, like every now and then you telling them, hey, I can't make it, that shouldn't be a problem. You know what I mean? It should be a fact of, oh, hey, that's fine. He's got things to do. He's a busy guy. Hey, we'll catch him though, because we know he's busy. We respect his privacy. We respect what he does. Let's support that. Hey, we'll catch you on the next hangout, right? There's always another one. If your friends suck, they're obviously gonna be like peer pressuring you, asking why, stuff like that. But this is the moment out of the year where you should be completely, utterly obsessed with whatever you want to do. For me, it's my YouTube and handling my finances. That is the biggest things I really want to take care of until the end of this year. I want to get my schedule so consistent that I'm uploading every 2 days again, even with my Marine Corps career. I want to get back to uploading every 2 days. I want to start a YouTube Shorts channel. I want to start another channel where like it's more casual, even more casual than this. I want to do a lot of things, but I need to lock in. I need to get to a point where I can get that done. You know what I mean? But yeah, the next things I'm trying to focus on to kind of like give my friends or give myself the mysterious FOMO factor, just kind of like giving myself value, is I'm setting up my environment for success. The great news about the camp that I'm in, I'm not going to say it, but the great news about where I'm at, my gym is a baseball's distance away. My room, I finally set it up to where it's extremely comfortable, and it's basically productivity heaven. And my camp is filled with nature trails, like across the street. I'm across the street from my house, and I'm at a nature trail. So my environment and food, I get it free 3 times a day. There's no reason I should be spending money. But the point I'm trying to get across is set up your environment for success. That is the next thing you want to do. Set up your environment for success. Once you've got that set up, the next thing you need to do is simply just execute. That's all you got to do. Just start working towards what you got to do. Make a plan. That part is gas. I know I spoke about not making plans and just going for it. What I mean, I've kind of like refined my definition of making a business plan, because I don't believe you need to make a freaking intricate plan, because spending time on planning something versus doing it, 2 different things. But if you take your notebook and you just like, all right, I need to physically do this, this, and this to get the reward, you're going to see how easy it really is to execute. Like for my YouTube channel, I want to hit 2,000 subscribers or get monetized. All I need to do is make more videos, get more content out there, make YouTube Shorts out of my content somehow, and that's all I need to do. But I'm not executing. You see, I have the fault too. I have a fault as well. That's why I make these videos, because it's based on just personal experience. But if I literally just do what I'm telling you guys, there's going to be a world of success for me in the businesses that I want to accomplish, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the basis of this video. Make sure that you are the center of attention for yourself. Make sure that you prioritize your projects. It's Q4. Let your friends miss out on you every now and then. It's okay to say no to an event. It's okay to say no to a hangout, because you got stuff to do, man. And there's always going to be another hangout. I know next weekend I'm going to be canceling a lot of plans. I know next weekend I've got nothing but work, that grind state, studying, and just getting better at my job, getting better at my businesses, prioritizing my self-care, because you're the only one that has to fight the battle at the end of the day. Your friends are always going to be there. The good ones, they're going to stay. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It's a beautiful day. It's Sunday. Mountains around. I feel great. Hope you guys are feeling great too. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.